married women. Now you say you're complaining that your husband is flirting, is, they do this one, they do that one, they carry woman, they do that one, it's cheating on you. Now you left a marriage of 18 years where you have 3 kids because you say you caught your husband with another woman. You left the marriage. Now this is 2 years after you left that marriage, and ever since you left this marriage, you have been sleeping around with different married men. Not even the young ones, not even the young boys who they toast you when you date your husband, please. They come around again, because there's no young boy that want to take a responsibility of a woman that has 3 kids or even more. The people where they sleep with you now, where they flirt up and down with the way they commit adultery with now married men. But you left your husband because you saw another woman. Now 2 years you're jumping from one bed to the other with married men, different married men. Now woman, what are you doing? Now your husband is about to get married to another young girl. Let me equally remind you as a woman that when you were not married, when you were still a young girl, that you were busy dating married men. You are busy sleeping around with married men. That time you never marry you. But you are dating married men here and there. They pay you money, they sweet you because you don't get time for small boys who never get money, who never balance. But when you come marry, you caught your husband with another woman. Now you left a marriage of 18 years with 3 kids. Not gonna think. I take good beg on our women. Merry Christmas. And don't Baba just stay here. May God bless our hostel. And we day here.
My correct people, then welcome back to Christy. He don't really be smarting. Actor Jerry William is pointing accusing finger, or let's say he's talking to May Edochie. He said that May Edochie, that how can you as a married woman, you left your 18 years old marriage with 4 kids simply because another woman entered your marriage, entered your home. You did not fight for your home, you did not do anything, you blatantly left. And now you are moving around from hotel to hotel, sleeping with different men. And it's not even that the different men you are sleeping with are single men. This one are still married men you sleep with. Then why did you leave one woman? You leave your husband for one woman. Why didn't you allow that woman to share you with your husband, share your husband with you? My correct people, then we all know that this guy is referring to May Edochie. And many people have said so many things regarding this particular news, which has been flying. People are saying all kinds of things to this Jerry William. Make una see wetin many Nigerians they talk concerning this story. I beg, if you finish watching the rest of the video, kindly drop your opinion in the comment section and do well to
when
subscribe.
You hear some men come out to advise women, and then you hear their choices of words, the peace of women threatens some men. When a woman chooses her peace over everything, a lot of people cannot stomach it, because to everyone, being in a marriage is what defines a woman. If a woman decides to walk out of an 18-year-old marriage, you get why. This man is dragging Queen May. And why, you may ask? Because he's friends with May Edochie. They produce movies together. I'm not even going to personify it to just him talking to May Edochie, because he tries to generalize it a little bit. Why is he using words to oppress her, oppress women? Oh, if you leave a marriage, a man with 3 kids, no young better man will want to have something to do with you. And now I want to ask this man, since he has selective amnesia, May Edochie that is claiming to be so much in love with Judy Austin, how many kids did Judy Austin have before he started dating her? Didn't Judy Austin have kids from a previous marriage? Did Judy not leave a marriage before she met May Edochie? So, girlfriend of Yul, what are you saying? Men like this want every woman to become Annie Dibia. Yes, Two-Face's wife. Have you guys seen her recently? She's looking beside herself. Beautiful people, everybody's saying that she's on some substance. Girl looks beside herself. And what will make a happily married woman who is married to a superstar, she herself is a business mogul, turn to start taking substances? unhappiness, void inside of her that she wanted to fill, because this man will constantly embarrass her. He will sit on podcasts and tell the world that he likes woman, is proud of it. He's been cheating on her publicly. Now you guys tell me that Annie will be happy listening to her husband speak like that, going after all them other baby mamas and the girlfriends that are nameless, and still be happy. So this is how these men want us to look. You stay in a box. Let the men put you in a box. You stay there. He cheats. You don't say anything. After all men are polygamous in nature, they say. Then what about your peace? What about your growth as a woman? What about your happiness? I am not saying divorce is best. I am not saying divorce is what every woman should do. But I am saying that when men like this one sit to give advice, can they not ask their fellow brothers to respect their marriages? Can they not ask their fellow brothers to be better husbands so women don't have to think about leaving? Can they not hold men responsible? A woman is still expected in 2025, 2024, as we just left that year, to be married to a man. You will still have to come and foot some of the bills. You will take care of him and the children and the household, and still be expected to take care of yourself and look beautiful. All that hard work, and it still goes out to cheat. When you have to wait for him to come back to make him hot eba and warm him soup to eat. Why you see that he's been frolicking with other women? Do these people know the emotional distress that causes? And when you decide that you want to choose yourself, I'll no longer be here slavering myself away for a man who does not value me. They come and start to fight you. Some of the women who don't know any better will join them in fighting you, because to be a good African woman, you must be a woman who suffers. Suffering with a man has become a characteristic for good women. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it is not. A man is supposed to be the protector of the home, the provider of the home, and to cherish and love you. A woman is supposed to be the supporter, the nurturer. A woman is supposed to support her husband, love her husband, honor the man. But when a man does not make himself honorable, how do women go and honor? A man like that comes and sits. He himself has 4 divorces allegedly under his sleeve. Why are his wives leaving him? Mr. Jerry, can you tell us why your wives are leaving you? How many have you gotten married to? How many has left you? Mr. Yellow Popo. Then you come and sit and want to drag with me. A woman that has not said anything on the internet. She's never come here to drag her ex. All she wants is to have a peace and not be numbered. She's never done anything other than work hard, thrive, and she's succeeding. And that's making people say crazy things, try to make her look ugly, just because they want to make a narrative like she's a loose woman. Queen May Edochie is not a loose woman. She's a woman of virtue. She's picked up herself and shown so many other women that hard work pays. And focus on your focus and keep it going. Don't look behind. That's why you see them, all of them have ring lights now to come and try to drag a good woman like Queen May. Beautiful candy people, if you're a lady listening to me, I'm not asking you to go get a divorce. I'm only telling you to choose your peace. Peace is paramount.
Wonderful people. You see, I believe you guys have watched the video of Jerry Amilo. Jerry Amilo, are you making sense? Yes. But somehow you use the language of oppressors. That language that will always put our women in the box. That language of telling a sister that, do you think any man, any reasonable man in his right senses will come and marry a woman with 3 kids, with 4 kids, with 5 kids? That's the language of oppressor. And this same language have kept so many of our sisters in bondages. This same language have made so many of our sisters they died untimely. This same language of which man will marry you with 3 kids, with 4 kids, with 2 kids, it have made so many of them, they are in that marriage and they became depressed. Some of them, their mental health is no longer okay. For instance, let me use the one they call Annie Idibia, the wife of Two-Face Idibia. Go and watch the video of Annie and Two-Face at Mabel's Malcolm's mother's burial. Look at Annie Idibia and tell me that this is the same Annie Idibia you used to know. This is a woman whose husband is so proud, was so proud to tell the whole world that I like women and nothing will make me stop sleeping around. That's a young woman who married a man who doesn't know her worth. That's a man who married a woman who is willing to sacrifice her happiness in order to see that he is happy. That's a woman whose husband humiliated before the whole world. If you look at Annie Idibia, you're going to notice that something is wrong with her. And this is the reason why some of our sisters will end up with a substance. Because the man they are married to is making them see themselves as second-hand citizens. Go and watch that and tell me that this is the same Annie Idibia you used to know. Did you watch the podcast the husband went the other time? They asked him a question about being unfaithful. The man said it boldly, very proud, even though Annie sat beside him. And this man was proud enough to tell the whole world without minding who is going to hurt. Because if you love somebody, you're going to think about their feelings. You're going to consider how they're going to feel when you say some certain things. But this man, even while the wife was there, he boldly, proudly told the whole world that I like women and nothing will make me stop. If you happens to be Annie, if Annie is your sister, are you telling me you're going to be happy? But because of the word, nobody is going to marry a woman with 3 kids, 2 kids. Annie is there. Tell me another way a man can humiliate the wife, if not that. Tell me. And you see people are now laughing at this young lady called Annie Idibia. People are mocking her. People are saying she's using substance. What led to that? Tell me any reasonable woman, any woman who is happy in her marriage, any woman whose husband acknowledges her as a wife will end up taking a substance. Most people that are taking substance, something led to that. No normal happy woman will take a substance. No woman whose home is happy will take a substance. So you people should be very mindful how you use these words. These words have pied so many of our sisters because they don't want people who is going to marry me and she will remain with their man who always constantly lay hands on her and she will bite. Some of them, once they become, once they turn into the pre-pre, their mind is telling them, buy yourself, buy the man, buy everybody, including their kids. And they're going ahead doing that. Why? Mental health crisis. Mental health crisis is real. It is easy for a woman to forgive you when you call her yeye woman. When you call her no fear, she can easily forgive you. But it's not easy for a woman to forgive the husband that is busy sleeping around. Especially if the woman is a faithful wife. I'm not speaking on behalf of unfaithful women. No, unfaithful wives. No, I'm talking about faithful wives. It damages their self-image, their self-worth. Some of them, because of this, they have what we call low self-esteem. Too many unanswered questions. Why will my husband be doing this? Am I not good enough? A whole lot of things goes through her mind. So, but are you right in saying that if a woman will leave her husband because the man is messing around and now she's sleeping with another person's husband, that means that the woman in question is an equinsuic woman? Because you should do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. If by any means you walked out of a man because the man is always busy, cheating on you every time you're treating one infection or the other, going from one hospital or the other, and you decide to take a work, now you end up with another woman's marriage. That is what we call evil. You're not supposed to do that. You left as a result of this. Why doing it to your fellow woman? But please, my dear sisters, if you end up with a man that chose to be a dog, Instead of you to carry HI to buy before your time, I'd take a walk. But if once in a while your husband will make a mistake, please forgive him. I'm not giving them a pass. But if your husband acknowledges you, respect the kids, maybe once in a while, forgive him. But if he's the type that every time you're going to hospital to the other to treat one infection or the other, Ada, take a walk. So because